Hello you guys and welcome back to Brittany Online Crafts. I have a very exciting collab with Liz at MooreDecal and Decor. She has an amazing channel here on YouTube and does some really pretty crafts, so go check her out. But you know how I am, I hate long intros, so let's get started. Alright, so I'm using one of these Santa Clauses from Christmas at Dollar Tree, and I thought it's in the perfect shape to make a gnome. So I'm just going to paint the beard white. And I had painted the top red, but you're not going to need to do that because we're going to cover that with one of those buffalo check scarves from the Dollar Tree. And we're just going to wrap that around and glue that on. And as you see, I had cut the top into a heart, but we're going to do something a little bit better than that here in a second. Alright, so I'm using some of this ivory yarn from Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to be using some of that cotton string that you can get at Dollar Tree, or well, you could a while back, but I'm going to use that to tie the yarn to because it's not stretchy like the yarn is. But I'm just going to loop that under and pull that through, and I did just kind of map it out with shorter on either end and then long in the middle, just so I'd kind of have a layout to stick to, so that I wasn't wasting so much yarn because I only had one roll of this ivory. As y'all know, this is a collab with Liz at MooreDecal and Decor. This video was actually supposed to go up a few days ago, and I do apologize to Liz and her subscribers and my subscribers as well. I am sorry. I will explain to y'all in just a moment what happened. So I'm using some of that orange or terracotta clay from Dollar Tree and one of those little wooden spears that you can get both at the Dollar Tree. Now let's remove our rings because we don't want to get this clay stuck anywhere. This stuff, when it gets wet, is the color of things I will not mention, and it is actually pretty gross. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use some water to make it a little bit more malleable because it is pretty dry. It will crack if you try to bend it or anything like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it around that little ball. So yeah, you'll have to add some water. But I'm using some antique white and I'm using some brown by Apple Barrel. And I also added in some khaki as well. I didn't show that part, but I had mixed those with some caulk because the clay did crack even after adding water and all that once it dried. So I added a little caulk to the paint, and that worked wonderfully to get that smooth surface that I wanted. So now I'm just going to glue on my beard, and I'm going to give it a trim because he needs a haircut, and needs to be shaped up, needs to shape that beard up. I had this Be Mine heart from a DIY from last year, and I'm just going to mark out the B and underline the mine. I'm not that in love with this idea, but as y'all know, I was running behind on time and I could not make up my mind on anything. I had to go with it. Because I just didn't have no more time to waste. I mean, I already was 3 days late. I'm already 3 days late now. So, but I'm going to glue one of those wooden hearts to the top, and I'm going to use my Bistro chalk marker to write in 4 years because that is mine, and that's how long me and Jason have been together. Actually, Valentine's Day will be our 4-year anniversary. So I'm going to string on some Dollar Tree beads that I had painted with a mixture of caulk and paint to give it a texture. And I'm just gonna, I tied a knot also I tied a knot at the top of the chalkboard, and then added 2 of the Dollar Tree beads painted with the caulk and paint, and 1 wooden bead in the middle that is from a pack from Walmart. And I'll try to link that for you guys. I did a knot at the top of the 3 beads, made a space, and then did another knot, and then added 3 more beads, and I did that on both sides. But I do need to apologize to my subscribers, Liz at MooreDecal and Decor, because I was supposed to have this video done a couple days ago, and I am so sorry. So I have a hard time making decisions on a good day, but when you add the added stress of not being on schedule, it really ups my anxiety, and it makes making a decision almost impossible for me. So I did the best I could, you guys. Let's take a look at Liz at MooreDecal and Decor. This is her YouTube channel right here. She is absolutely stunning, and she is even more stunning of a person. But she was just the nicest person, and I do appreciate that. So thank you, Liz. And y'all go check her out because she is a beautiful person. She has some beautiful DIY. She's very talented. So yeah, go check her out. And go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notifications to her channel so you never have to miss one of her beautiful DIYs. So for our second DIY, you're gonna need 2 of these larger shadow boxes. Now this big heart is from a DIY from last year, and I'm just gonna paint that with this really pretty cameo pink, and then I'm gonna use some of this lace that I got from a website called BB Crafts, and I'm just going to place on 2 pieces that I cut off and start gluing that down. Now when I was gluing it to the front, I just placed the tiniest little amount of glue that I possibly could so that you wouldn't be able to see it through the lace, and then I made sure that I put most of my glue on the back where you wouldn't be able to see it. This is a heart from the 4th of July, and I'm just going to remove the chain and that little sign that's on it. And right here, I'm just showing you that you could hang the heart from the sign like this. And I kind of actually wish I would have now. And I might actually, well, no, I can't do it now because I don't have another one of those little hearts. But so I have this little metal, this is one of those metal love words from the 3-pack you can get from Dollar Tree, and we're not going to use it. We were just using that as an outline for the berry vines that you can get at Dollar Tree. Alright, so now I'm just using a measuring tape to make sure I'm getting my heart lined up in the middle. I'm just going to add some hot glue and place that on. I have these little felt hearts from Dollar Tree, as well as these chalkboard hearts, and I also used one of those, or no, 2 of those wood hearts as well. So I'm just going to place on my big heart, then my felt heart, and then I'm going to place on my chalkboard heart, my wood heart, and then another smaller wood heart on top of that. So I'm using some of that really pretty pearl and rhinestone trim, as well as this ivory trim. Both are from BB Crafts, I believe. Yeah, both are from BB Crafts. And I'm also going to use these little ribbons that I got from Walmart. They were 98 cents, and they are so pretty. I really do like these. They are so tiny, but they are so cute. One is in rose gold, and the other one is in a really pretty light gold color. So I'm just going to glue on one each of the rhinestone and pearl, then the ivory trim, and I did double up on the rose gold and gold trim, and I also added a couple pieces of jute. And then I'm just showing you this rose that is from In Love Art Shop, I believe, and I will try to link BB Crafts and In Love Art Shop so that you guys can go check them out whenever you're done watching the video. Alright guys, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell so you never miss an upload. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment letting me know if you liked either one of these DIYs. Really had a hard time with this video because of my anxiety and just being an indecisive person regardless, so. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. And if you are coming from Liz's channel, welcome guys. I'm so glad to have you. I promise it's not always like this here, but anxiety is awful. So thanks for watching.